Ladies and gentlemen, things have been weird recently within Call of Duty Vanguard and Warzone. All of the developers went on Christmas or holiday vacation, whatever you want to call it, and essentially things over the past couple of weeks have been radio silence. But in the last couple of days, they've gone back to work, and we got some information as to what is coming next with Call of Duty Vanguard, Warzone, and from Treyarch as well regarding Season 1 Reloaded, or the mid-season update for Season 1, specifically for Call of Duty Vanguard. We got some tweets like this, which we're going to go over and discuss exactly what these mean, but in this video what I wanted to cover is everything that we know about Season 1 Reloaded, because as of right now we don't have very much information directly from Call of Duty Vanguard or Sledgehammer as to what is happening here, so we kind of have to extrapolate on our own until they release some sort of roadmap for it, which my best guess for that is kind of Monday. But for this video we're going to go over everything that we know about it so far and everything that we can expect to see with that update. But before we do that, I first wanted to tell you about today's video sponsor. With the new year here, a lot of people like to make a lot of New Year's resolutions, whether that's getting in shape, losing some weight, or just eating a little bit better. Today's sponsor can help with that. HelloFresh is a meal delivery service that I've actually used well before they sponsored the channel. There's over 50 different options every single week that you can get directly delivered to your door, and you can make them, and they are delicious, healthy, and on top of that, fun to make. As I mentioned, every single week there's over 50 different options with various different types. There's calorie smart, there's vegetarian, or gourmet. So whatever you want to eat that week, you can choose from and definitely find something that you'll like. Now, in my opinion, the best part of this is with HelloFresh, you no longer have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to drive there, park, get out, find what you actually need, deal with that pesky grocery store worker at checkout. That is a thing of the past. You just get the food directly delivered to your house. All of the ingredients are portioned properly, so you're not wasting anything, and then you get to make the meal for yourself, feel good about making it, feel great about eating it, and as I mentioned before, it is absolutely delicious. Now, right now, if you use my link, which is down in the description, or go to hellofresh.com and use code POG-INK16 at checkout, you can get up to 16 free meals plus 3 surprise gifts across 6 HelloFresh boxes plus free shipping. The gifts include free appetizers, free desserts, and free premium recipes. So go check it out now, get your hands on some free meals, and thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring the video. So I know this is weird, but we are actually getting this information from Treyarch, not Sledgehammer, and let me just read the tweet and we'll break it down afterwards. It says, "We hope everyone had a safe and restful holiday. Our mid-season Vanguard Zombies update drops on Tuesday, and with January 15th coming up next Saturday, we figured we'd post our 115-day blog a bit earlier than usual this year with all the details. Stay tuned next week." So yes, it's very weird that this information isn't coming from Sledgehammer, and we've actually heard nothing about this from Sledgehammer, but what they are saying is on Tuesday there is going to be a Season 1 Reloaded update, a mid-season update, whatever you want to call it, coming to Call of Duty Vanguard, and obviously a big part of this is going to be revolving around zombies, hence why Treyarch is tweeting this. This also lines up with everything that we see on the Season 1 roadmap as well. Let me explain. So this is a Season 1 roadmap that we've seen and got a bunch of content for. In fact, the reason why I'm showing you this is because we almost have all of the content for this, except for what you are seeing here. So essentially what you are seeing here is everything in red is what we have already received in Season 1, and everything that is still lit up is what we have left to get. Obviously, there is going to be more than this with Season 1 Reloaded. I would guess another map, I would guess another game mode, and I'd be willing to bet some sort of event happens within Warzone, or at least something goes on in Warzone. But the two things that we have here that are not zombies related are, first of all, the Operator Isabella. She will be coming out in a bundle, just like we saw in all of the other seasons previously in Black Ops, Cold War, and Modern Warfare, just like in that. The second thing that we have is the Well Gun. The Well Gun is going to be an SMG, and this will be received through some sort of challenge that you can complete in-game, therefore then unlocking it. Once again, just like we saw in Black Ops Cold War, and just like we saw in Modern Warfare. So having a closer look at the zombies things that we have yet to receive. First of all, we have the Tome of Rituals. We have Von List's office, which is a new area, support kill streaks being added, and weapon updates as well. Those are very basic things, and I would be surprised if that is the only thing that they are bringing out at Season 1 Reloaded. And this kind of brings us to the last point, and the kind of speculation that we have with Season 1 Reloaded. The things that were not necessarily promised, but expected in the game, and not yet there. So the first thing is the most obvious, but that is is a new zombies map. When the game launched, they said that they were working on a new zombies map. We know Treyarch is working on it, hence the tweet that we saw before, but we don't know at what capacity. One thing that we don't currently have in the game is a traditional round-based zombies map. Now, we don't really know where they are going with zombies moving forward, whether they're going to kind of stick with the system that's already in Vanguard with the portals and things like that, or whether they're going to go back to what we know and expect out of zombies and what we've seen before in games like Black Ops Cold War. Personally, that's what I'd like. That's what I like grinding, and I think that's what most people want, but at this point, we don't know. Based off of the tweet that we saw before, I would highly expect on Monday to get some sort of blog post explaining what is coming next for zombies and what is coming in that Season 1 Reloaded update. Speaking of that update, the weirdest thing that we have heard nothing about is ranked play, league play, whatever you want to call it. Now, over the past few Call of Duties, we have not received a ranked play or league play at the launch of a game. It comes, generally speaking, months and months later. At this point, Call of Duty Vanguard or Sledgehammer has not mentioned anything revolving around ranked play, and the last game that we had at launch that had ranked play was Black Ops 3. Now, this is strange because in a couple of weeks, we have the launch of the CDL, and that, of course, begins competitive play. With that, you would expect to see the launch of ranked play alongside it to get people hyped for it and to get people into the mood to play some competitive matches. But as of right now, we have heard nothing. My best guess is that on Monday, when we get this blog post, that is when we will start to receive a little bit more information regarding ranked play, whether it is coming with the Season 1 Reloaded update, maybe Season 2, or how far off it is in the near or distant future. By the way, I really shouldn't confirm that we're getting a blog post on Monday. It's just my best guess. If they're launching Season 1 Reloaded on Tuesday, haven't announced anything yet, that would probably be the most suspected time when it would come out. Now, there are three other things that we are yet to receive in game that you would kind of expect at this point. The first of which is weapon inspects. This is something that's been in the previous Call of Duty games, and with blueprints being added to the game, weapon camos, things along those lines, people like to have a look at their weapons in various different ways. There's no word on that, whether it's coming yet. However, there have been some game files found with weapon inspects. We just have no ETA or word whether it's actually being worked on. The second thing is leaderboards. This is a weird one. It is strange that there's no leaderboard in the game. As of right now, with the way that leveling works in game, with your rank being reset after every single season, a lot of people don't really have that thing that they want to grind for. Leaderboards would at least be something like that, but once again, no word whatsoever. The final thing is weapons tuning. Generally speaking, when a Call of Duty game comes out, especially one where all of the weapons have this many attachments, you get big weapon tuning passes where the meta shifts, and that has yet to happen in Vanguard. I thought it would be with Season 1, and there was some weapon tuning, but it wasn't nearly as big as people were expecting, and there's no word as to how much they're actually working on that front. Now, other than that, we don't really know what to expect out of Season 1 Reloaded, especially when it comes to Warzone. There's been zero announcements and very little leaks regarding that front, but you have to expect there to be some sort of event, some sort of playlist that they add in with the Season 1 Reloaded update. On top of that, with multiplayer, I would expect a map and a game mode to be coming with Season 1 Reloaded, at least one of each, and then, of course, those zombies updates and zombies information that we should be getting on Monday. Other than that, it's quite the mystery, and if you've heard anything, if you have any ideas as to what's going on, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Also, you enjoyed the video, always appreciate it if you hit that like button. And on top of that, if you like what you see here, want to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty, be sure to subscribe, have notifications on. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard.